All right, so today we are in Yomitan, and we are at Cape Zampa. It is almost 6 a.m. and I'm going to try to see if I can capture the sunrise out here. So let's check it out. So if you pull up here, there's a nice parking lot, plenty of parking. And I'm not really sure what we're getting into here, but looks like this is the way. And guess what? There's a nice lighthouse right up here, some paths. All right, this looks promising, like the sun is rising from that direction, but if nothing else, look at this view. All right, we'll get a little bit closer and see what the statue, this monument is, pointing that way. I don't know, I have to look up some information on what this is about. That is a very cool looking statue. And here's the inscription. I have to translate this later on and see what it says. But look at that. All right, so I'm just using my instinct here, just walking towards the brightest part of this area, which is this general direction. Hopefully we can pop out somewhere where we can actually watch the sunrise. This is a nice path. Okay, the path is pretty long, a lot longer than I thought it was. And I'm hoping I'm walking in the best direction to go see the sun actually rising, but I'm already committed to going this way, so we'll see. All right, this to me looks like no fort area.
I'm a genius.
Look at this. All right, so I kind of just parked myself over here by the fort wall. I asked a local that was here running if this was a good spot. I think I asked him that in Japanese. He said yes. So let's see, sunrise is at 6:22 a.m. predicted.
He means
And
forecasted.
we're about 10 minutes out from that. All right, so I used an app to tell me which direction the sun should be rising, and in theory, should be coming from that direction there. The issue might be today that cloud, that cluster of clouds over there. If you look at about 12 o'clock, it's extra orange back there, so that is most likely where the sun is. But if we wait a little bit longer, we might be able to get a nice view. Okay, 6:22 a.m. has come and gone, and still no sun. However, I'm very convinced that that cloud cover is what's preventing us from being able to see it. So I think I'll come back another day when it's a little more clear out there. But I think that if I hold on long enough, the sun gets a little bit higher up. Oh, look at that. There it is. Taiyo, the sun. Creeping slowly up. That is cool. All right, so there it is, success. Not too bad for my first attempt at capturing the sunrise here in Okinawa. Now I have an idea what to look forward to next time, and we can probably find some other spots throughout the island, maybe up north towards Hilo, so we can catch the sun coming up at the beach. It'll probably make it look a lot bigger. But there it is. All right, well, I'm here, walk a little bit more around and see what other views I can find. So it looks like there's plenty of trails here that split off in a lot of different directions. So I'll definitely have to come back and check all the little different paths and see where they lead. I think what I'll do now is walk over towards the lighthouse and get a closer look at it. Ah, here's another memorial. This one is clearly related to war, to battles here. Seems like this one has eroded a little bit with the weather. But again, you can make out the silhouette there of people. Maybe at the beach. I think I can make out some children. I don't know. What's your interpretation of this thing? Looks like there's a nice hotel there in the background, resort-like. There's the lighthouse there. It's not too far. I'm thinking I might be able to get pretty close to it. At least be able to take some good photos as we get a little bit closer here. Hi, gozaimasu. Hey, hi, buddy. Daijoubu? Hi, hi. Gentleman taking photos. This will be a photographer's dream here, to come out here. Just some shells, all kind of plants. These little paths are so well groomed, well kept. A lot of little paths here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to cut through one of these to access. Well, you know what? There's only one way to find out. Let's just check it out. But yeah, all these little cutaways here. Look at that view. All right, maybe I have to just go back towards the main path to get towards the lighthouse, but I'll walk over here. Make sure it's not a shrine that I'm not supposed to be at. But maybe just get a little closer view. All right, it looks like this path leads right up to the lighthouse, so I'll be able to walk right up to it, which is pretty nice. Of note, I mean, my sense of smell is very faint, but I think I'm getting the hints of a lot of scents here. Another monument. See some folks down there with fishing gear. So if you're into fishing, this is probably a good spot as well. I am not. I don't know, who knows? Maybe that'll change later. There's a little neko for you cat lovers. Meesh. Not having it. All right, well, it looks like this is as close as we can get. What does that say? Looks like you can walk in here from 9:30 a.m. till 16:30, which is 4:30. You might be able to just go all the way up to the top. But there it is. It's the lighthouse. All right, so that's it. There's the lighthouse. Nice finishing shot. And I think we had a semi-successful sunrise capture here in Cape Zampa in Yamitown, Okinawa, Japan. I hope you enjoyed it. I know that I did. I'll see you on the next adventure.